Saskatchewan canceling PR applications due to 50% quota cut by feds. Saskatchewan is canceling hundreds of pending permanent residency applications after the federal government slashed the province's immigration quota by 50%. This unexpected cut has left many skilled workers and hopeful immigrants in limbo. If you are interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. Saskatchewan's immigrant nominee program has undergone a seismic shift, leaving thousands of permanent residency applicants in limbo. The Canadian federal government's decision to slash provincial nominee program allocations by 50% for 2025 has forced Saskatchewan to make drastic changes to its immigration policies. With a new mandate requiring 75% of nominations to prioritize temporary residents already in Canada, the SINP is now refusing most overseas applications, particularly in sectors like accommodations, food services, retail trade, and trucking. This video dives deep into the implications of these changes, the reasons behind the federal cuts, and what they mean for prospective immigrants, employers, and Saskatchewan's economy. Saskatchewan canceling PNP applications. For overseas applicants, the SINP's new restrictions are a major setback. The program's requirement that 75% of nominees be temporary residents in Canada has effectively closed the door on most foreign workers without a Canadian job offer. Applicants in accommodations, food services, retail trade, and trucking face additional hurdles, as the 25% nomination cap for these sectors has already been met for 2025. Many overseas applicants who submitted expressions of interest or full applications are now receiving notices from the SINP stating. These notices confirm that applications without a Saskatchewan-based job offer in healthcare, agriculture, or skilled trades are being returned. Affected applicants can contact the SINP directly at immigration@gov.sk.ca. These changes reflect a strategic pivot toward a more selective, employer-driven immigration system, prioritizing sectors critical to Saskatchewan's economic growth. However, they have sparked significant concern among employers, immigration consultants, and prospective applicants. Federal government's 50% allocation cut, why it happened. The federal government's immigration levels plan for 2025 to 2027, announced late last year, introduced a significant reduction in overall immigration targets. This decision, driven by pressures on housing, infrastructure, and social services, has slashed PNP allocations across all provinces by 50%. For Saskatchewan, this translates to a nomination cap of just 3,625 for 2025, the lowest since 2009. Additionally, the federal government now mandates that 75% of all PNP nominees must be temporary residents already living in Canada, severely limiting the province's ability to recruit talent from overseas. According to Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, the cuts aim to promote well-managed, sustainable growth amid national challenges. The federal government has urged provinces to focus nominations on critical labor market needs, particularly in healthcare and construction, to address immediate economic demands while alleviating strain on public services. Saskatchewan's Immigration and Career Training Minister, Jim Ryder, expressed disappointment with the federal decision, stating, "The SINP has been essential for Saskatchewan employers seeking to hire international workers when qualified Canadians are unavailable. The changes announced today will ensure that our reduced number of nominations is used effectively and in a way that prioritizes building our economy." What applicants can do. For overseas applicants, the path to Saskatchewan has narrowed significantly, but opportunities remain for those in high-demand sectors. Here are actionable steps to navigate the changes. Target high-demand sectors. Overseas applicants should focus on securing job offers in healthcare, agriculture, or skilled trades if they qualify, as these are the only sectors open for international recruitment. Leverage temporary status. Temporary residents in Canada with valid work permits can apply for jobs in priority sectors, increasing their chances of nomination. Check application status. Applicants with pending EOIs or applications should monitor their status and contact the SINP at immigration@gov.sk.ca or 1-833-613-0485 for guidance. Explore alternative pathways. Those ineligible for the SINP can consider other PNP programs or federal immigration streams like Express Entry, which targets skilled workers based on comprehensive ranking system scores. Attend information sessions. The SINP is hosting sessions on April 3rd and 9th, 2025, for employers and applicants to clarify the changes. Registration is available via email at immigration@gov.sk.ca, applicants, or employer services at gov.sk.ca, employers. Broader implications for Canada's immigration system. Saskatchewan's challenges are not unique. Other provinces, such as Alberta and British Columbia, are also grappling with reduced PNP allocations and adapting their programs to prioritize in-Canada nominees. The federal government's focus on sustainable growth reflects a global trend toward more selective, skills-based immigration systems, as seen in countries like Australia and the UK. However, the cuts have sparked debate about their long-term impact. Critics argue that reducing immigration could exacerbate labor shortages in key industries, while supporters claim the changes are necessary to address housing and infrastructure pressures. Saskatchewan's shift toward a leaner, more targeted immigration model could serve as a blueprint for other provinces, but its success depends on balancing economic needs with federal constraints. The federal government's 50% cut to PNP allocations has forced Saskatchewan to make tough choices, resulting in the cancellation of most overseas SINP applications and a focus on in-Canada nominees. While these changes aim to address critical labor market needs in healthcare, agriculture, and skilled trades, they have left employers and applicants scrambling to adapt. Saskatchewan's push for work permit extensions and its strategic overhaul of the SINP demonstrate resilience in the face of federal constraints, but the road ahead remains uncertain. For prospective immigrants, the message is clear: securing a job offer in a high-demand sector or leveraging temporary resident status is now essential for SINP eligibility. As Saskatchewan navigates these changes, its ability to maintain economic growth while supporting newcomers will be closely watched. For now, applicants and employers must stay informed, explore alternative pathways, and act quickly to secure their place in Canada's evolving immigration landscape. Understanding the Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program. The Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program has long been a cornerstone of the province's economic growth strategy. Established in 1998, the SINP allows Saskatchewan to nominate skilled workers, entrepreneurs, and other eligible candidates for permanent residency in Canada. The video addresses labor shortages by attracting talent to fill high-demand roles in industries like healthcare, agriculture, and skilled trades. Over the years, it has been lauded for its streamlined application process and high retention rates, with 85% of newcomers choosing to stay in Saskatchewan due to its affordable living costs, strong job market, and welcoming communities. In 2023, Saskatchewan welcomed 7,350 newcomers through the SINP, with projections for nearly 20,000 arrivals by the end of 2025 under previous allocations. However, the federal government's recent policy changes have disrupted these plans, forcing the province to adapt to a significantly reduced nomination quota. As the impact of the federal quota cut ripples through Saskatchewan's immigration system, many applicants now face dashed hopes and uncertain futures. The province continues to push back, urging Ottawa to reconsider and restore the original nomination targets. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.